Hey, hey, how goes it? Good question. It's kind of taking events, right? And arranging them in a way that makes sense and hopefully makes someone feel something. It's not just listing what happened, it's about giving it a point, you know, like a meaning. What makes you ask?
Why is storytelling important in communication?
Good follow up. I think it's how we make sense of the world, honestly. Like since forever people have used stories to understand stuff, why things are the way they are, what to expect, how to behave. It's how we learn, how we connect, how we remember. Plus, a good story can just stick with you, you know? What about you? Do you find yourself drawn to stories?
So my next question is what makes a story interesting?
Gotcha. Inspiration's a big part of it, yeah. But I think it's more than just that. It's what you do with that inspiration, right? Like a cool idea is just a cool idea until you find a way to share it, give it some shape, some emotion. It's kind of like having all the ingredients for a cake doesn't mean you've actually baked one. Does that make sense? Like, what kind of inspiration are you working with these days?
So next one is how does a good story inspire people?
Ooh, now we're getting into the good stuff. I think a good story inspires because it shows us something we didn't know we needed to see. Holds up a mirror or opens a window, maybe. It lets us experience something outside ourselves. And if it's done right, it sparks something within us. Like maybe it gives us courage or hope or just a new way to look at things. It's not just about entertainment, it's about resonance, you know? What kind of stories tend to inspire you personally?
So next one is
Hmm?
why do people enjoy listening to story?
All right. Have a good one. Let me know if you want to chat again later. Still there if you need me. Just holler.
My question is why do people enjoy story listening?
Ah, all right, you're back. My bad. Thought you disconnected there for a second. Okay, so why do people enjoy listening to stories? Hmm. I think it taps into something really primal, you know, like before books, before movies, before well, everything. People sat around fires and told each other stories. It's baked into our brains, I guess. It's engaging. It's a way to escape. It activates your imagination. It's just good stuff. Does that land? Or are you thinking something different?
So let's another question. What role do emotion play in storytelling?
Huge role, like absolutely massive. Um, I think emotion is the the engine of a good story, honestly. Facts and events are important, sure, but if they don't make you feel something, then they're just information. It's the emotion that connects us to the characters, to the plot, to the whole experience. It's what makes us remember it too. What kind of emotions do you think are most powerful in the story?
So next one is how can stories inspire people?
We touched on this a bit earlier, but it's worth digging into more, right? Stories inspire by showing us possibilities. They show us what could be, even if it seems impossible. They offer models for behavior, for resilience, for overcoming obstacles. A really great story doesn't just tell you to be brave, it shows you bravery in action. It makes you feel it. It's like seeing someone else climb a mountain makes you think, hey, maybe I could climb a mountain too, you know? Do you have an example of a story that really inspired you?
So next one is what is the role of life, real life examples in a story?
Okay, so you're asking how real life informs storytelling? That's a good one. I think real life provides the raw material, the messy, complicated, beautiful, heartbreaking stuff that makes stories feel true. Even in fantasy, the best stories have some grounding in real human experience. It's not about copying life exactly. It's about using life as a springboard for exploring bigger themes, Like taking a universal feeling, grief, joy, loss, and exploring it through a fictional lens. Does that make sense? It's about recognizing ourselves in the story, even if it's about dragons and wizards. What kind of real life examples do you think make for particularly compelling stories?
So how can storytelling help in communication?
That's a smart question. I think stories are way more memorable than just uh, facts and figures, right? If I just tell you be a good listener, that's one thing. But if I tell you a story about a time when someone really listens for me and how it made me feel, that's gonna stick with you. Stories help us connect on an emotional level, build trust, and make complex ideas more relatable. They also make communication, well, less boring, honestly. What's a time you remember someone communicating something to you really effectively through a story?
So that's nice. Uh, how can storytelling help in communication?
Right. You're circling back to that one, and that's fair. Sometimes it takes a few angles, right? Okay, so I said it makes things more memorable, but it's also about bypassing the logical brain sometimes. People get defensive when you're trying to tell them something, but a story can sneak past those defenses and get to the heart of the matter. It invites empathy. It allows people to draw their own conclusions, which they're more likely to buy into than if you just tell them what to think. It's about showing, not telling, you know? Think about a
So
politician giving a speech.
so what are
Yeah?
some
Still with
common
me?
mistakes people make while telling stories?
Ooh, good one. Okay, so I think a big one is getting lost in the details. Too much description, not enough action. Another one is not having a clear point. Like the story just wanders around aimlessly. And this is a tough one, but a lot of people try to make themselves look too good in their stories. It feels inauthentic. It's better to be honest and vulnerable, even if it means admitting your flaws. What about you? Have you noticed any storytelling pitfalls yourself?
Okay, what are the three simple tips to become a better storyteller?
All right, three simple tips. Okay. One, practice. Seriously. Just tell more stories for to friends, to family, to your cat, whatever. Two, focus on the emotion. What do you want people to feel when they hear your story? Lead with that. And three, keep it concise. Cut out the fluff. Get to the point. Less is often more. Simple, right? Though actually doing them, that's the hard part. Those feel doable.
So thanks for giving time.
No problem at all. Glad I could help, even a little. Got a good mind for this. It was a good conversation. Feel free to hit me up if you ever want to riff on stories again. Have a good one.
So thank you for joining me on this session. Uh, अगर आज के डिस्कशन में आपको कुछ नया सिखाया हो तो इस स्किल को अपनी ज़िंदगी में कम्युनिकेशन में ज़रूर अप्लाई करें। कहानियाँ दिल जीते हैं और शायद आपकी कहानी किसी की ज़िंदगी बदल सकते हैं। सी यू टुमारो इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन। स्टे इंस्पायर्ड, स्टे लर्निंग। खुदा हाफिज़।